Hi everyone, and welcome to Majesty Io's readings. Today we're going to be looking into Aries energy. This is an Aries mentality reading where we're going to basically be looking at what spirit says that your mind energy needs to be on. If you could take a moment and like and subscribe, and also when you get a chance, go ahead and follow my other social media channels. Today also we're going to be looking at the tarot of the cat people to do this reading. At the base of the deck, we have the Magician. This is perfect when we're talking about your mentality. Right now, Aries energy's mind has power, basically. This is a major arcana card, and it's represented by the number 1. Number 1 is definite beginnings. So right now, the Magician kind of works as a conduit for power. Master of the 4 elements, which is he holds the sword, which is the mind. He holds the wand, which is passions and fire. He has the cup, which is emotions, and the coins, which is ground, earth energy, money, and family. And basically, the Magician gets powered up from universal power, from the universe's power, from spirit, and guides that energy to what the Magician wants to be highlighted, right? So this is a very important time for you to think about the things that you want in life and not think about the things that you don't want in life. This is basically the basis, because it's kind of like, if you think that it's gonna rain and you're always afraid that it's gonna rain, eventually it's gonna rain, right? If you think something bad is gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But if you keep your mind positive and you keep your mind focused on the things that you actually want in life, well, then you open up the gate for positivity to flood in and for universal gifts to come into your life. And that's a very good energy. It's a powerful energy. So at the center energy, what we have is we have wand energy, which is passions. Again, we just talked about the Magician on where your mind should be at. Right now, the center energy is passions, and it's represented by the 9 of Wands. 9 is a number of endings. And this is kind of a wounded warrior card. But when we're bringing it into your mind, there's like an expectation of difficulties and changes, or a pause in a current struggle. So you might be in conflict with somebody. You might be in conflict with something or a situation. And you're focusing on the negatives of the conflict, but you're not focusing on the positive. Like for instance, if something was taken away from you, you may be focusing on the loss, when in reality, it actually freed up more time to do something else, right? If you had a job and it was taken away from you, this frees up your time and gives you motivation to start a business. If you had a breakup of some kind, might mean that you need to go ahead and heal. Positive part is you're going to heal, and you're going to learn from that past relationship. And then for your next relationship, you're going to be making better decisions on who you choose to commit to or to be with, right? And this is not saying, oh, this side is wrong, that side is right. It's just situations and acceptance, right? It seems kind of like 9 of Wands energy gives me that you've already won, but you've won with some PTSD. Now, in the recent past, we had 2 cards, and the first card is the 9 of Cups, which, of course, it's one of my favorite cards of the deck because it's the wish fulfillment card. So congratulations, Aries. Nine of Cups talks about success, material attainment, victory, basically you getting your heart's desires, right? So in the recent past, again, we're going to take it even to actually the center energy, which is the other 9, which is the 9 of Wands. We got 2 9s here, and we got 2 endings. You had a victory. 9 of Cups, recent past. There was some sort of a victory that you had in your life. And it's something that, Aries, when you win, it fuels it makes you emotionally fulfilled. But remember, take the win and don't focus on something negative coming at you again. Okay? But yeah, in the recent past, I see like a 9 of Cups energy, success, all that kind of stuff, wish fulfillment, something really came through for you, or there was some sort of a battle that you won. And it seems like it might have been something that had to be tied to your heart's desire, right? So, congratulations, Aries, once again, because like I said, 9 of Cups, that's one of my favorite energies. And it's my favorite energy for a reason. Whenever I do my personal readings and I get the 9 of Cups, I'm like, let me just confirm this is for me, right? So that's good. Awesome. So the second card with that is the Knight of Pentacles. So it looks like there was some sort of offer. Or maybe this is your energy, okay? This is about a mature, responsible person and ability to conclude a task. Once again, conclude, end. So maybe you had a goal at work with, maybe if you had a sales job, right? You had a goal and you made it to sell a certain number of shoes, or you work at a bank, a certain, open up a certain number of accounts. Or maybe, you could have started a business or tried to have a baby, but there was some sort of success there that was brought to you. And this offer is stable. This is a stable offer. This is why Spirit really, really, really wants you to focus on the positives, because this offer is an offer made from Spirit. If you focus on the negative, okay? If you focus on the negatives, it will sour Spirit's gift that was given to you. Okay? I'm also kind of feeling like this is also an energy that you could possibly be in, that you could have been in. You had a goal of some kind and you achieved it. Now we're talking about pentacles, so this could be money. This could be family. This could be most likely something in some sort of a long-term plan that you have in one of those areas. Okay? And it turned out well. Now, in the present, we also have 2 cards. Presently, there's a 10 of Cups there. Congratulations, these are great cards. I'm seeing happiness, contentment in the home, a good family. I'm seeing also family support too. I'm feeling love you're being surrounded by love. You're being surrounded by support. You're being surrounded by people that really care for you right now. And that's great. And the best thing about it is you're a part of this network. So whoever is giving you love, you're giving love back. It's very fulfilling. You know what I mean? A lot of people love you. A lot of people care for you. A lot of people, respect you. And I'm seeing that this is, like a group of people. In your family home, I'm feeling like you you are either practicing or are about to practice very soon gratitude for the things that you have. There's a gratefulness about you. And that's great because that's the best energy to be in, because that's the energy that gets you the most blessings from the universe. It's being in an energy of gratefulness. Instead of complaining about something going not your way in life, you be grateful for opportunities. And every day just do your meditations and your prayers on that. That would be great. The second card that we have is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is an interesting card. A lot of times I used to get the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands mixed up, but because to me they always have somewhat similar energy. But again, in this deck, it talks about a mature individual, an attainment of goals. Once again, we're talking about goal achievement. And a dominant personality, confidence. If you go ahead and you look at that the past reading that I did, it was about spirituality and spiritual ascension and kind of what spirit was wanting from Aries, right? I would definitely go take a look at that, because there's a confidence about you because of this success. I'm thinking that a lot of you may know already that you are backed by spirit, because that Knight of Pentacles from that recent past that came up, that Knight of Pentacles, that talks about something that's already come in. So you're definitely going with this confidence. But also remember that a dominant personality and your energy is aiming this universal energy that's being gifted to you. Be careful where you aim it at, because we got 2, and 2 is also the number of choices. It's a number of like partnership, but it's also the number, to me, of choices a lot of the time. So make sure that you're choosing, you're being conscious of the aim of where your mind is going, so that you can continue getting your blessings. Okay. Now, in the near future, we're having the Knight of Wands. We could be talking about a move in the near future. This could be you moving. This could be something coming towards you. But I'm feeling like a lot of Aries energy is moving into new areas, brand new areas. It might even shock people. Knight of Wands is representative of a journey or a change of residence in this particular deck. This deck is a little older. I think it was made in the 80s. So at that time, tarot cards were had slightly different meanings than what they have now. Things have changed a little bit. So this card definitely highlights a change of residence and a journey. I'm feeling that a lot of you are going to move. But if you're not going to move, there's something brand new in your life that you're doing. And I'm feeling like it's something like you've talked about it and talked about it and talked about it, and you told people that this is what you were going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. And then you know how you have people, they're like, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do this. Why are you playing, right? But then all of a sudden, spirit comes through, is like, you know what? Because you kept the faith, because you had that positive attitude, I'm about to bless you, right? And then the blessing comes. And so in the near future, you're aiming, and you're doing it. You're moving towards a new journey. You're on that new journey. So currently you're moving towards it. And in the near future, you're going to be on that journey. Congratulations. That's great. Now, As an ultimate result with all of this, we have the Hanged Man. Now, I know that's a very interesting ending. You know, the last reading that we did when we were talking about spiritual ascension had a very interesting ending also. The Hanged Man, which is a major arcana, and it's represented by the number 12, which is then the number 3, which is the number of creativity. So in the near future, you're going to be on the journey. What I'm going to advise is, as you're on this journey, what your next thing that you're going to be kind of learning, this is what I'm getting a feel for, is patience. So and wisdom, but also knowing when to go and knowing when to pause is a very important thing. Balance. The Hanged Man hangs upside down, and even though this is something where things are on hold, it's on hold because the Hanged Man is looking at things from a different perspective. There's a thinking that needs to happen. There's a new way to look at things. You're on a new journey, so you need to have a new mindset of someone. If you're moving to another state, you need to have a new mindset, because you're going to be around a whole different people, a whole different culture. If you're switching from being an employee to a business owner, well, you need to have a different mindset, because an employee mindset and a business owner mindset are two different things. If you're looking into having a child, coming from being childless to having a child, well, guess what? That's a whole nother mindset that you have to develop. So looking at things from a different perspective, that is the biggest advice from Spirit, is that when you go on this journey, you pause and you learn everything that you can. And then we got also the 9 of Swords. This is representative of unhappiness, anxiety, possibly over a loved one, or could be any situation at work, and worry. Well, that's the whole point of the Hanged Man. That's why you need to pause. When you start to get these feelings, which are normal when you're doing something new, when you start to get these feelings, you need to pause, pray for gratefulness, meditate, and look at things from a different perspective to see if you can find a creative solution. Remember, the Hanged Man is number 12, which is number 3, which is creativity. And then we have 9, which is another ending card. So yes, it's about anxiety. It's going to pop up, move through those emotions, and then let them flow through you and let them go. Okay? Don't hold on to that. Because remember also, the Magician, where your mind goes is where your energy is charging at. You want your mind to go to success. So I wouldn't feel, if you've hit any bumps in the roads, of course, there's always a bump in the road. There's always bumps on the road. Don't worry. Just look at things creatively and from a different perspective and think on your feet. You got this. Okay? You got this, and you also got Spirit's backing. And whenever you need any help, all you have to do is just ask Spirit, and Spirit's gonna be there. Okay, so I hope that this really helps. Thank you guys for looking at my reading, checking out my channel. Go ahead and follow my social media accounts when you get a chance. And I will see you guys next time.